Am I in my bedroom? Yes. Was I too lazy to put pants on? Possibly. Is that what we're here to talk about? No. We are here to talk about The Maze Runner, the third part of this trilogy. A trilogy that I have seen every movie to, but remember just about a big fat goose egg about. Here's what I do know. Love the first film. Actually didn't hate the second film like the rest of you people out there. Didn't think it was a great movie, kind of enjoyed my time anyway, and this third movie falls somewhere between the first and the second. Was it as strong as the first? Maybe not. Was it better than the second? Definitely you'll think so, or at least that is what I believe. This movie was a movie that was action-packed, that was full of Dylan O'Brien and all of his Dylan O'Brien-iness, if you wonder what that means. I don't have a definition for you. Look it up. Dylan O'Brien-iness. You might find something fun. It had 15,000 endings, but I didn't care because I loved every single one of them. When the movie hits around 1.5 hours, you're like, is it over? And then it hits 1:45 and you're like, oh, it's still going. Oh, but that's a good ending. And then it hits about 2 and you're like, wait, was that it? And then 2:15 and you're like, that's got to be the end, right? And then it's 2:30 and you're like, is this the end? And then it is and you're like, wait, that's the end? So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 15 times. I love your movie. I don't know how that works. Can't follow my logic either. That's fine. But it was really, really enjoyable. I couldn't remember from the first two movies because it had been a while ago what exactly the love interest situation was. They don't clarify, and you kind of have to put some pieces together. If you forget the first two, I would recommend brushing up. Or if you've never seen them, just go in, have yourself a couple of drinks, and call it a day. Enjoy it for what it is. Stop trying to poke holes in these kind of movies, because if you want to, this will be a big, holy knit sweater. Not one of those tight knit sweaters, one of those knit sweaters that has big holes. Like a big hole sweater. Again, this is making sense. Anyway, so would I go see this movie? Yes. Would I go see it if I'm somebody who is highly critical and doesn't really enjoy movies that kind of don't make sense at times and go a little too long? No, I wouldn't. Those are my thoughts on The Maze Runner, The Death Cure, and The Maze Runner trilogy in general. Definitely not quite up there with Hunger Games for me, a step below that, but super enjoyable, and I would recommend going to see it. Maze Runner, Death Cure.